Easy. Oh, I was closing my eyes. I was trying to get a screen grab of my 20-point Aldrich, guys, and I flopped. Wah! Ah! No, I keep messing up the screenshot, man. Geezers, what's going on? Speci here. Today we're playing Aldrich HYPERTHIN. Aldrich got reworked very recently with all the Nilfgaard changes. It's 4 power 7 provisions. And when you move this card to the top of your deck, you boost a random allied unit by 2. That's going to be on the board. And then boost self by 2. So it's points in the round that you're putting on. It's plus 2 points. But then it's also plus 2 points on himself. So the idea being with Aldrich is we're going to try and put him on top of our deck as many times as we possibly can. And then, yeah, get his boost to maybe like, I don't know, like 14 stats, I guess, because we can then use Triss and Yennefer and Exartheus onto our boy Aldrich for hopefully a big payoff. I don't know how tall he's going to get. I haven't played this deck. I have net decked this off my friend Yafeldi, who's a Gwent streamer. His link's going to be in the description. We've got Vikavara Novices. We've got to like cycle it back into hand. We're playing Couriers to put it on top of the deck. We have Blightmaker ×2. We have Fisher King. I think the only way, we have Dodric, which cycles the deck as well. So like if you can get it from the top and then put it back in the deck maybe. I think like the only way I can think of, which we're not playing, to put it on top. Also, doesn't this actually put it on top? Draw a card, then place a card from your hand at the top of your deck. Yeah. Maybe the one card is Vigo, right? Because Vigo can do it with Novice, Courier. If there's any other ways you guys can think of to put Aldrich on top of our deck, let me know. Let's check the deck out. I'm very excited for this one. That's alright. Oh, nice. 3-point T-ball, dude. Holy shit, that's OP. That's OP! Got your tongue, and I'm hypnotic with it. Ooh. Alright. Okay, I think I'm done. I think I've vented now.
Quite literally.
Oh yeah, Mill into HYPERTHIN. It's not a good combo, is it? Ugh! Oh, I just tried to forfeit and it didn't work. Okay, let's try and win still. Yeah, I don't see how we could ever win this game. Historically, HYPERTHIN, well, it's a massive myth, mate. Loads of the pros on my team tried to tell me this, but that's just because, like, the mill players are shit. At least, I would argue. Now we can win. I believe in the power of the deck, guys. So we want to play something which gets locked.
I live to serve you.
There isn't really much. Apart from Snowdrop and Dodric.
We follow Letho's lead. To do business with you is ever a pleasure.
Surely they're going to lock us, right? Shit. Keep milling me, boy. That's what we want them to mill us, right?
That was not in the spell book.
There'll be nothing to pick up when
Pretty solid. Nice. Actually, it's not that nice. It's pretty good for them. I thought it was Mage Assassin. Next one's Mage Assassin, right? Okay, that was the top card as well, I believe. So my Vilg's hitting something different now. I think he's hitting Informant.
There will be rain or frost, perhaps.
Okay, no snowdrop.
Not all battles need end in bloodshed. No stench for foul flesh well charred.
Still ahead. Now play the Wanderers from hand, because we don't want it to thin. Oh, Jesus Christ. Now we have so much sauce left for the future rounds, guys.
Quite the menial task.
Just a peek. That is all I need.
Easy round win. Wait, did we just win on even? We just won on flipping even. That's hilarious. Ooh, cat got your tongue, and I'm hypnotic with it. I know Dead Man's Tongue's the bottom card. I think that's all we know. Guess this goes probably right. What a hand. I don't see how we could lose. How could we lose with such a hand?
Without hesitation. No good wine will come from here. Not even compost.
We can't lose. We're winning! We almost rage quit. I tried to rage quit, but I fumbled on the keyboard. And now we're winning! Let's go! Yo, Borgia with the raid. Thank you so much, mate. Hope you had a good stream.
What is truth if not an illusion?
We're currently playing HYPERTHIN against Mill. It's getting a little bit hairy. But I think we did the business.
Naturally. Apples.
I think we won. Beautiful. Okay, J. William James gets the assist on that one because I was going to rage quit, but he was confident. He told us we can do it, and we did it. Yeah, I can't complain. Soon as I get bored, I jump on a plane. Nothing ain't changed. Boy, better know, man. Went to the Brits in the right. Think it's a game. Man, shut down wireless, then part the whip backstage. Pull up the tune. I make the test up, put up on the drive. Neighbors stare like, look at this goon. No matter where I reside. Man's from T just like 2-3. Man's from T just like 2-2. So we start off with a blight maker, right? Or do we? How's Gwent? I mean, it's alright. I wish the Syndicate... You caught me at a bad time because I'm moulding over Syndicate still, even though it's like 3 games ago now. I'm still upset by it. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's like a lot of the changes that like this Ulbrich change, very epic. I like a lot of the changes they've been making. They've made a bunch of changes to Nilfgaard in general. Pretty cool. Pretty solid. So I figure we lock it. I can't even boost this stuff anyway though, innit? So like... I guess I can try on it. Looks vintage HYPERTHIN. It's the Ulbrich. Ulbrich is the money card. It's like a complete new deck basically. Cause you do this. Where is he? Nope. Put Ulbrich on top. It boosts a card by 2. And then he also grows by 2. I like it a lot. It feels like a really nice change.
As you command.
It's an easy win if you can win round 1 or force out Sahil round 2. Noted! Thanks. Yeah, Mage Assassins are for leader. Which they always should be anyway, right? To be fair. I mean, you need to thin them if you don't, right? So you might need to take Fisher King or whatever on them. Yeah, with boost, yeah. So you play like all god HYPERTHIN back in the day, right? That was a thing. So could just be Snowdrop. I wanted to lead around 2 though, innit? I'll Snowdrop next turn. Rience, true. Rience did actually get buffed as well. That's actually a very good point. I just net decked this. I could be convinced to try Rience. This feels like too much of a commitment. Oh god, I thought my Snowdrop died. Yeah, Sahil is pretty decent. I don't know how good it is. The version my opponent's playing is surely not that good. It's like too many cards Sahil. It's pretty funny though. This is a deck that I was playing a lot of myself a while back. Oh, we shuffled Ulbrich on top with Snowdrop. That's OP. The high roll. Sahil's kind of grim to play against, so I must admit. I like it though, I think it's very cool. There's a lot of stuff they've done recently which is great. I just hate the approach to nerfing stuff. I just wish they would like over nerf it rather than under nerf it. When you're just playing against the same deck that's pissed you off 2 months ago, 2 months later, it's... yeah. Not the one. Okay, so I figure... I really wanted to try and keep the Sunset Wanderers, right? Maybe, like, just passing is still correct because we keep the sunset. Nah. Now, Albrecht is already 16 stats. Jeez. Bruv, they're still going? Are they mad? I don't think they've got it. I wish you could track how much damage it's doing. What are my other options? Fisher King and Blightmaker put it on top right. So you, even if it's like the little bomb card, you should be fine. I mean, I guess let's just see if they've got it.
They'll pay for my stolen birthright.
Got your time, and I'm igniting with it. Okay, I guess they got there. Yeah, you want to like self-filg for it, right? Around the last. In round 3. But like, I just net decked. I think this is Feldy's list he just sent me. Certainly not. We've not put any thought into it. Just yoinked. Renfrey's Hill, yeah, this is that guy I played a couple of last season? Seasons ago? I can't remember when it was. Well. That's... Thanks much. That's pretty fair. Cap! Cool down. They can't use it again, right? Surely not. CBA if they can, honestly. They can't, thank God. No! No! I could have kept it in hand and Vicavar and novice it, right? That was the line. Missed opportunity. Well, I'm very excited to see all my things die to Sahil. So obviously... I mean, yeah, this is fine. Now the question is Dodric should just be like buffing up loads of times, right? If it survives. Spoiler alert, it won't. We don't have any agents. Random Ethereum Merchant. Especially see the gym so much he's now hyper thin. Hey, Tankov. Definitely not hyper thin. Definitely not. Man's got a long way to go still. Really not been losing much weight recently. But we'll get there. Hyper thick, yeah, that's more accurate. That's more accurate. I've built a lot of muscle mass. I haven't been losing as much weight recently as I'd like to be doing, but still. Yeah, Dodric is an agent, but you need an agent for him to get 0 rep. Doesn't count himself. 20-point Albrecht, mate. That's a lot of points, guys. 20. Are you mad? Wait, they do get to use this again. Bruv, piss off. That's OP.
in circles. To do business with you is ever a pleasure.
I think we're winning, chat. Guys. Hey, guys. Oh, no more Sahil. Wait. No more Sahil. Huh? Bruv, don't tell me they're playing Heatwave. If I get flipping Heatwave right now, I'm honestly gonna cry. Huh? Huh? Huh?
So, which one of you wants to die first?
Best yield now.
Whoa! Get Albrecht. Albrecht on, bruv. Easy. Oh, I was closing my eyes. I was trying to get a screen grab of my 20-point Albrecht, guys, and I flopped. Anyway, long story short, this is like the main one I need, right? Because it's like the reliever. I have like another reliever, and I have the tablets. But they took this one out of my flipping repeat prescription. And then before I went to Scotland the other day, I rang them up. I was like, bruv, I need this inhaler. Like, my lungs are struggling. They were like, oh, yeah, we'll sort it out. So I ordered my repeat, got it, and then it wasn't in there. But yesterday, I finally got my hands on it. And, mate, I slept like an absolute baby because I wasn't waking up, like, wheezing and stuff. Oh, my God. Quality of life went up, like, 100% compared to yesterday. And obviously, I've been trying to exercise a lot recently, right? So even today when I was lifting, I was like, oh my God, I can breathe properly. That was fantastic. Yeah, it'll cost thousands. Yeah, it doesn't cost me that much. But yeah. Big. So that's like my next step, right? Step 1 is bigger muscles. Step 2 is better breathing. Step 3 is slimmer belly. I'm ready, mate. It's gonna pop off. Because yeah, now I'm like, I tried to go for a run a few weeks ago, and my lungs are so bad, mate. What coin? It's one from The Witcher Netflix. WitcherCon last year. But yeah, I'm feeling very, very, very relieved to have got that sorted. Thing is, I want to start doing like runs when I'm fasted. How in the world is breathing priority number 2? Bro, I'm just so used to not being able to breathe properly. Like, it sounds dumb. It actually sounds dumb, but I'm actually just so used to not being able to breathe properly, I guess. Isn't Simmer Belly achievable with just avoiding bangers and mash and English breakfast, Keck W? Well, it's funny you say that, because I have had a few English breakfasts and a Scottish breakfast. I mean, yeah, that would be a better step, but like, the way it's been going, right? I've actually been in the gym, 6 days a week. Lifting, doing some cardio here and there. Got the breathing sorted now. And then, yeah, I want to obviously, the main target is losing body fat, right? But which I have been. I've lost still like pretty decent amount of weight despite putting loads of muscle on. It's just the last like 3 weeks I've put on weight, right? It's fine. I had a wedding. Had a nice like chill time this last week as well. But as of yesterday, I'm back on it. Got to do some socializing, which I haven't been doing much of recently as well, so all is good. I guess we've been off these guys. What's an English breakfast? Basically, yeah, you get some beans, you get some sausage, you get bacon, you get egg, you get maybe some mushroom, maybe some black pudding. Black pudding is like congealed blood and fried. It's good. It's some good shit. Probably get some toast. Get a little coffee or tea. And if you're crazy, you can go for some like roast fried tomatoes. And if you're in Scotland, you also get haggis. Or you can also get some bubble and squeak. Bubble and squeak is like fried potato. And if you're Irish, you might get like a potato cake, which is like fried potato. There you go. You're welcome. You can't go wrong, mate. Also. But the best bit about any breakfast is the beans. If you're running and doing more cardio, do you avoid carbs more, or at least potatoes and breads? I mean, I still eat them, but yeah, definitely need to be eating less of them. Unfortunately, it's like my dad's two favorite foods. But yeah, I definitely do. I don't avoid them completely, but I'm definitely eating less carbs. But today, for example, I had a little omelette with 3 eggs. I had ham, cheese, black pepper, salt, and bare spinach. When I'm saying bare spinach, mate, I mean like I put a handful of spinach on the plate, so like all you could really see was spinach, and then I added more spinach at a later point. I love flipping spinach, mate. Spinach is unbelievably good. Do we try and take some more Albridge value? I feel like we do. My pleasure, Raton. When I was in England for a week, they fed me with toast and peanut butter every morning and fish and chips during the day. I was miserable. That sounds amazing. Why did they use another leader? They're desperate to pass it. I mean, the fact that they used the leader is honestly really tempted me to continue, but I'm not going to pass. Bruv, guys, why are you slagging off British food? You realise that like British cuisine is like the most international cuisine ever because we were like across the planet, bruv. Like you sat there slagging off British cuisine. Do you know what the national dish of Britain is, mate? It's a flipping chicken tikka masala. Because it was invented in Britain. So suck one. That's not a lot of points. You could have used Snow and Leader for bigger Sunset. I mean, Sunset's still chilling. What's the rush? Bruv. Thank you. I was going to say, what the hell is the Mage Assassin? What do you usually have for lunch? Mate, okay, so there's this thing we have in the UK for lunch, yeah? It's called a sausage roll. Basically, yeah, it's this crazy idea where you basically, what you do, yeah? Imagine a sausage in a roll. I rest my case. 5 headliners put Wanderers back in the deck. Noted, thanks. I don't understand why, but I'll take your word for it. Got your tongue, and I'm hypnotic with it. Guys, if you haven't watched the Cyberpunk show yet, it's so good. You need to make sure you watch that shit. So, do we just put it on top and then put it to the bottom, I guess? Wait, not. Required to play the game to understand? Absolutely not, no. No way. It'll enhance your experience though. It's on Netflix, yeah. Mate, too many shows? No, this is the show. Flip Game of Thrones. Okay, admittedly I'm watching Game of Thrones and Ring of Power as well, and they're also great. This show is like seriously flipping good, man. Big up. Ooh, that's a card I'm happy to play. Huh? Ever seen the video of the guy on MasterChef that eats a sausage roll with pesto and Gordon Ramsay loves it? I haven't. Well, I was watching MasterChef with my dad a little bit last night, and I did see Greg Wallace cry over a Bakewell tart. Bit weird, mate. Little bit weird, that. Can't lie to you. Each to their own, innit? Let's go for the damage one.
I'll do what I can.
It's Celebrity MasterChef. Been watching Wrexham? Nah, I have not. I have not watched any of it. Yeah, there's a bunch of great shows on. I'm actually watching a lot of TV. I've been playing way less games. I even am reading a little bit, guys. Don't tell anyone, but I actually opened a book yesterday. I think it's the first book I've opened in like, I don't know, maybe since I was like 13, so like 13 years. That's not a Witcher book. I think it's the first one.
Naturally. At once.
But also, I want to read this as well. I have it next to me, so I'm gonna try and read this Tia's book and see what it's been. Greg Wallace is proper jacked. Is he? Is he proper jacked? I don't know. I don't think he is. I'm gonna throw it out there. Where did you get Tia's book? Basically, yeah. What I did is I went to this website. It's called Amazon. I can't remember how it finished. It was Amazon dot something. Maybe dot Kiom. Oh, that was bad.
That is all I need.
Oh my god, 1 hour is all you need. Well, 118-point Albridge is all I need, bruv. So sit down. Shut up. This deck's sick.
While you still stand.
Quite the menial task.
Wah! Ah! No, I keep messing up the screenshot, man.
Patience is not a virtue I am known to have.
Yo, Spectrum. Guys, I'm going to Berlin next month. More IRL streams. Shit. More IRL streams are on the horizon. See, I'm going to be going in a couple of weeks. 3 weeks, maybe. Basically, when the new Gwent patch comes out, I'm going to be going a few days after that. So I'll be streaming a whole bunch for the first couple days. And then I'll disappear for a week. I'll have videos going up. And then when I get back, Marvel Snap's coming out. So, yeah. That's pretty scary. Pretty scared about that. But, I mean, it's a good thing to be scared sometimes, isn't it?
Crush them with thirst.
Scared is the wrong word. Anxious. Anxious. I was actually reading... Yo, Ryan with the 27 months, bro. Mate, thanks so much. I was reading a really interesting article this morning actually about anxiety and about how a lot of the time people think anxiety is a bad thing, but it's actually not necessarily. Here you go, I'll link you. I can even read some of it to you if you guys are interested. How we misunderstand anxiety and miss out on its benefits. Great read. Highly recommend it. I need to start reading more shit like this, man. Because basically, like, anxiety is an... I mean, this is the way I would teach it in primary school, right? Like, if there's a child that experiences a whole bunch of anxiety, you need to get them to, like, understand what... First and foremost, what does anxiety feel like, right? Like, to, like, understand it. Then also, so, like, one way of doing that, for example, is if a child is feeling anxious, getting them to, like, draw, maybe, like, on their body where they feel it, for example. Like, maybe they get sweats, maybe they get, like, shivers, blah, 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 right? Whatever it might be. So, like, actually understanding what a feeling of anxiety is. But then also, like, that is your body trying to tell you something, right? It's called, like, an early warning sign is the way we used to phrase it a lot of the time. So, like, what are your early warning signs of, like, having, like, this big rush of anxiety? Like, this is particularly for children who, like, struggle to manage their anxiety, right? but like, it should apply to everyone. Because like anxiety is just like a response from your body trying to tell you something, right? And like basically this article is arguing that in a modern society, like people just think of anxiety as like a negative thing. So if you get like an anxious feeling, you'll like pick up your phone and get rid of it, for example, was one of the things she said. When actually like maybe it's a good thing, right? So for example, me feeling anxious about Marvel Snap release is because I'm placing a lot of importance on Marvel Snap release, right? So it's not necessarily a bad thing to feel anxious about it. It's actually a good thing to feel anxious about it, right? Because then it means that I'm like attributing a lot of value to this. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying. Read the article, it's pretty cool. Nice. I can buy those, put you in. Yeah. Open a Gwent patch, Marvel Snap. Yep. Yeah, it's going to be stacked. And I'm going away as well for a week in the middle of it. But for me, it's like nice opportunity to get away for a week. Get away from my computer screen, and then Snap comes out and I'm just going to be like... I'm probably going to be spending like... I don't even know how much. A lot of money each month on editors, for example. So I actually do need to play... to 7 in order to in properly. How did F1 become popular again? Yeah. Lots of people have been talking about F1 recently. I've noticed that too. I flipping hate F1. I think it's so boring, mate. I don't think that you could name a worse sport if you tried. I think it's abysmal. Sorry if you like it. No offense, of course, but it is a bit trash, mate. Let's be honest. It is a little bit shit.
Quite a menial task.
I have a plan. I have a plan. I'm a man with a plan.
The senses can be fooled easily.
But we need a way to redraw the Sunset Wanderers. Dodric. Dodric is the way to redraw it, right? It's fine.
I like you whether you like us or not.
My men know the meaning of sacrifice.
Truly electrifying.
Not sure if that was too optimal, right? Could have like waited a little bit longer to get more points on Sunset too. That's actually hilarious, this worked. This is big brain stuff right here, lad. So we just put the Lightmaker back in, right?
a master in action.
Very fitting use of that emote, let's be honest. Observe a master in action. Oi oi Savaloy. How you doing, lad? What's up, big man in the chat?
There'll be nothing to pick up when I'm done with you.
What happened to this furry co-op on your birthday, Rashid? What's that all about then, mate? When's the next co-op happening? Why did I not get invited to this dating show? I have so many questions. Putting Sunset after Vilga's big brain. Thank you, mate. What can I say? I really do this. Hello, Lord of the Specs. Hi, Phantom Mag. Should I say Lord of the Phantom Mags? No? Okay. Stop roping. I don't feel so well lately, so I delayed them. Also, the dating show isn't me, bruv. That's right. Bruv, you told me I would be on it. I think it's an absolute liberty, mate.
An interesting choice.
Guys, can you believe this? That I wanted to go on a dating show, right? Get this, yeah? I wanted to go on a dating show, yeah? And I didn't get invited. I signed up for it and everything, and I wasn't even chosen. What the hell is that all about? Do you know how much that has hurt my ego? Killing stuff on the back row is a misplay though, right? Yes. Yes. That is true. Wow, that's a balanced card right there, guys. Wow! We can't lose. Oh, I actually won. Thank God. I thought we were losing. Arrivederci. I like that a lot. What is fucking wrong with people? Who would do that? Who's got time to stand in a bloody queue for 13 hours? Mind Salt and the Monarchy? No, I was not. But since you asked, fuck the monarchy. But I wasn't, for the record. Steady, Specie, I'll be taken away. Mate, listen. They can try. Am I a fan? I mean, I don't really care about him, to be honest. Like, why is he the king? What right does he have to be king? That's my question. What right does he have? Why is he king? Can anybody tell me? Oh, so you guys are telling me he's the king because his family a long time ago, like his ancestors were like in charge as well, and probably did some awful things in British colonial history. Wow, great. That seems fair. That seems like a really good system. No, that seems great. Yeah, like that. Someone gave out a sword in a lake. You see, that I could get behind. If he pulled a sword out of the stone, mate, I'm all for that, you know? Whoever pulled the sword. Meghan Kate, of course, bro. You mad? Meghan Markle's like the only good thing about the royal family. Like, I'm actually, honestly, if we're talking Meghan Markle, the royals are fantastic. Big up the royal family, mate. Mate, honestly, I had a massive childhood crush on Meghan Markle. Humongous. Humongous what? Yeah, the royal family are fine. It's just like I actually like the people that are in the royal family seem nice enough people, right? But like, it doesn't change the fact the system is so like it just makes no sense. It's just so dumb, right? It's so dated. You've currently got in the UK an unelected king and an unelected prime minister ruling the country. I'm so glad we took back control of our borders and got Brexit done, guys. I'm really glad. Also, I got quoted, by the way, on how much it would cost me to hire someone to set up my company in Poland. Over £1,000. Yeah, Brexit. Fantastic. I love Brexit, man. And that's just setting the company up. That's not even applying for the work permit, and that's not even guaranteeing. That's not even guaranteeing my visa gets accepted. How old am I? I'm 26. After the Civil War in the 17th century, Parliament voted to remove powers from the King Queen, but keep a monarchy in place just for symbolism. I mean, it's not just for symbolism, though, is it? Because like the King and Queen still meet with politicians. So it cannot be purely symbolism. Yeah, I still don't know where the hell I'm going to move, guys. I've been looking again into Poland again this week. I've been looking into my options. Basically, all of them, not good options. Like, in terms of like the way I can actually try and force a move to Poland. It's very sad. I'm pretty depressed by it. So basically, my options are to move to Poland are I could like get a job or be a student, which I'm not interested, right, in doing that. I have a job already, and that's why I want to move to Poland, to do my job there, right? You get me? To be a streamer. So we take novice, right?
Of course, as you wish, master.
What do you imagine the cost of moving would be, as in your stuff? I have no idea, bro. Not a clue. Haven't the foggiest. I don't have that much stuff, to be fair. But anyway. So, I could move to Poland for like 90 days, and then come home for 90 days, and then go back to Poland for 90 days, and then go home for 90 days. That's an option. Wow, let's go. That's actually a serious option. That's like the closest thing that the UK have got to having like a visa-free deal with Poland, basically EU, where it's like the Schengen style, where basically you can go for 90 days and then you have to come back. Basically, you can go for 90 days within a 180-day period, and it's causing loads of havoc for like touring artists and people like that. That's one example.
I like you whether you like us or not.
Sorry, but why Poland? I just have lots of friends in Poland. The cost of living, also, because I'm not earning in the local currency, is pretty cheap.
No sense foul and flesh well charred.
Basically, it's just like a place where it's cheap. I can actually afford to live there, unlike most of the places in the UK, and I have friends there, and it'll be an adventure, right?
No
Learn lots of things. Or me. Uh-huh.
May Freya choose
All right.
the victor.
So if I take this, I definitely want to thin the Sunset one this turn, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not gonna do that tank off. Don't. That's not an actual option, right? But like that is, in theory, an option. Wait, is this even enough? Or is done goofed? It's not even bloody enough, is it? It's 11 minus 2 is 9. So dumb. I'm fuming. I messed up. I was too busy chatting. No. Yeah, I should have just played the Dead Man's Stunt, right? And I could have cycled Sunset Wanderers back into the deck. Like, it'll be the bottom card, but it'll be fine. So yeah, basically I can set up... So, in order to get a visa, a working visa, which I think in Poland is called a Type D visa, I want to say. Let's get rid of this. Basically, I need to get a work permit. Now, in order to get a work permit, that means I need to be like working for a company, because there's a lot of countries in Europe which have set up like what they call a digital nomad visa, which Poland unfortunately are not one of those countries that are forward thinking enough to do. I think we can still take a mulligan here. So we need to thin Major System of Light Make or Courier or whatever. So yeah, basically then I can't get like a digital nomad visa in Poland, so I'd have to get a work permit and go like the normal route of a national type D visa. So basically, it's a combination of Brexit being super dumb and Poland's laws, I guess. Visa laws not being very sophisticated when it comes to online remote working. So I'm fucked. So I can set up my company in Poland, appoint myself as a shareholder to that company, and then apply for a work permit through the company. But that's only like for one part of my visa application, right? That's just the work permit. And setting up a company in Poland, I cannot set up a one-person business, which is like a sole proprietorship, because we left the EU. So that's not an option. So I have to set up a limited liability company. Which means, yeah, I need to like appoint myself as shareholder chairman, then apply for a work permit through the company. Super complicated, right? And that's just for the work permit, so it's not even guaranteed my visa would still get accepted. Also, it's so complicated because I don't speak Polish, so I've looked at like how much it would cost me to hire someone to just do it for me. Answer: €1,500. I've approached like 3 people, and that's like the average price. That's the ballpark we're looking at. Well, I want to go to Poland to move there, but Brexit's making it very, very, very difficult, so I don't think I'm going to be able to. Yeah, limited liability company. It's just like a name for a company with shares and whatnot.
You crossed the wrong sorceress.
Why would I want to? Why not? I like Poland, it's cool. I have friends there, it's cheap, so I earn online. Oh god. So yeah, I think I'm giving up with Poland. I've really looked into it more, and yeah, it just doesn't seem possible, unfortunately. So I need to find somewhere in the UK where I want to live.
An interesting choice.
Oh, 1 point! Let's go! And I have flipping no idea where I want to live, man. I ain't got a clue.